So I'm going to try to demonstrate here how I make the filter for this thing out of just plain Jane, cheap as you can get it, COVID masks. If you don't already have some of these, then I don't know where you've been for the last year or two, but used ones are fine because we're obviously going to be dipping in alcohol. So first thing you do is get the pleats out of them. So I'm going to cut here, I'm going to cut down there, cut there, cut here, cut there, cut there. On both of them because this is going to be my first go. So if I mess up here, it's not my fault. This is my first go at making a slightly larger one. Last time I made the filter sock out of a single one. Thought I might as well just make it out of two. I need my handy dandy glue gun. Any hot glue gun will do. So here we go. Just need to cut really the important part is you cut the pleats out because you want looking to make it a little bit bigger. And if I do this right, I might even be able to use these straps here to nippily attach it to the filter without having to use hot glue this time. I used hot glue last time because I was just kind of winging it. All right. See if we can get this on camera for you all. Doesn't have to be pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. Now these have multiple layers on them. As you can see, you're going to want to glue this thing. You're going to want to know that because you're going to want to make sure all of the glue layers get adhered. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to do it like this so that maybe I can use these things up here to attach it. So I'm going to glue it from here down to here, here down to here, and then I'm going to glue it straight across the bottom. And then check to see if the layers are adhered together. If not, probably run a bead through there. I'm not sure yet. But I need to find something to glue on top of because I'm not going to glue it up on an inch, even though hot glue comes off really well. I highly suggest if you guys are doing anything with this crap or any other, some craft paper will do you wonders. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down this seam and this seam because that's just easy. I don't have to worry about any of the layers being thin because it's already done. Here's a nose bridge. Here's a nose bridge on that one. Let's see if my hot glue gun is ready yet. Oh yeah, surely she is. And I'm just going to not even being careful about it. I probably shouldn't have glued up that high, but here we go. Just gonna put that in, we'll smoosh it down. Careful, it is called hot glue for a reason. Alright, I'll do the same to the other side after that stuff kind of cooled a bit. Again, I glued up higher than I wanted to because we're going to need a slit on one side for sure to get this around the filter, but that can be separated a bit later. I guess I'll just have to deal with that then. And there we go. Hot glue? Yes, it is hot. Be very careful. Don't burn yourself. Don't come crying to me if you do. Okay, those are basically done. Now I need to do the bottom seam, and this is where we're going to have to make sure, we should make sure, to the best of our ability, that these multiple layers are done. So I'm just going to get in there. I need to make sure that this hot glue over here is not tacky because it's going to mess everything up. You know, just over. Bang. Look at that. Told you I'm doing this on the fly here, guys. So I'm going to stretch this out, find something heavy. There. Good old aluminum tape will do me. And I'm really going to kill this thing with hot glue because I want to be able to press down. I'm just going to hope that the glue is hot enough and liquidy enough to just kind of get through most of the layers. So I'm not going to dink around with it afterwards and try to get up the corners as best I can. There's some holes. This is not the end of the world because this system here doesn't rely on a single pass filtration. Hot again. Be very careful. Don't use your fingers. Do not do as I do. Otherwise, you're likely to burn yourself if you don't have superior fire. And here comes the cat. Kitty. All right. I'm just going to use. I have a test print that I have to use here. I'm going to use this to just stomp it down. Like I said, I'm not claiming to be a professional here, folks. I'm just showing you what I figured out in base form. To me, seems to be a rather excellent way. And I think once that cools a little bit, because I figure if I make a bigger one, even if you have really nasty IPA that's got a lot of junk in it, this thing should this thing should just it should just keep chunking. You see the layers right here. You see I kind of want it to separate. So I'm actually just not going to try to glue between them. I'm just going to glue over top and then press it down. For what it's worth, you can see I'm kind of smudging it. These bands at the bottom, these are going to go. Should have cut them off before I started. This should seal up the layers well enough because it's not a big deal because this is going to be, it's not a single pass filtration. It's going to continuously filter through there and it will eventually get it, which is why these cheap old COVID masks seem to be just fine. It doesn't require the filtration to be 99%. It just needs to get it eventually. And my video showed me, it took like maybe 2 hours of this thing sitting on there to take care of it and clean it up. So I'm going to see I got some more layers right here that are kind of creeping up. I'm going to hit that too. I'm just going to put some glue inside there. I think this time I'm going to not press it down. I'm just going to kind of let it set up as it is and just let it form a bead there and call it good. So it's gonna take a minute to cure, cool down, and then I'll do the other side. Well, while that's doing that, I'm gonna cut these bottom bits off because these are gonna be unneeded. The ones at top, I'm just hoping will be useful in attaching it to the filter so that I don't have to hot glue the opening here to the filter like I did the last time around, which worked fabulously. But you know, having to hot glue each filter on probably isn't ideal. So I figured, hey, let's give this a go. Let's see. I'm gonna do the same thing here. The other side's cured enough or cooled enough to where I can do this, I guess. Like I said, you don't need to be cool about it. You don't need to be. This is not surgery here. No rocket science. I'm no rocket scientist. And if I had to guess, neither are you. And that's cool. So as you can see, I still kind of want to drip there, but that's cool because that's creating a good solid edge down there. These edges down the side, those are definitely good. There are no layers to separate. If this thing would just cool down enough to where it stopped wanting to drip, that'd be fabulous. But hot glue works well. It seems to be alcohol resistant. Super glue I tried. I wouldn't recommend that it did kind of work, but being an acrylic, it did not seem to care for the alcohol. It did not want to stay bonded. And you see at the top, you got the layers sprouting out there, but that doesn't matter. We're going to be pouring into here. So if these are, like this, it doesn't matter. So that is how you would make the filter sock. And being a filter sock, the way filter sock is designed, we're going to pour into it. And some level of this is ideal if only some of this goes into the IPA. You don't really want the IPA to be all the way up here because you're going to be relying on some gravity to have it kind of percolate through this. But the last time I had maybe only this much sticking up above the IPA level, and it worked out great. So we'll see how this one works out. And that is how you make the filter sock.